In this channel, we bring you the freshest discussions taking place in Japan's online community.
Right now, all across Japan's coastal waters, illegal fishing and overfishing by Chinese nationals just won't stop, while local authorities and fishing industry folks are pulling their hair out. The situation is evolving in new ways. In recent years, illegal fishing by Chinese nationals in Japan has gotten worse, and it's not just local Chinese residents. Even Chinese tourists are getting in on it. What's more, these poachers are brazenly showing off their catches on social media, using the hashtag #GoneHigh, meaning catching the sea in Chinese.
Don't the Chinese think Japan is contaminated with radiation from the nuclear wastewater? They only use that as a tool to bash Japan. Even among Chinese people, nobody actually believes it. Just deport them all immediately. They'll just come back with different names. Chinese residents and tourists really lack any education, don't they? China's trying to steal not just Japan's but Taiwan's territory too. Let's catch these guys and release them in the deep mountains of Hokkaido. Plenty of bears for them to catch. They can make a fortune with bear paws. In other countries, they just sink these boats on the spot. Why is Japan just watching? The land isn't being used. The seafood isn't being harvested. Chinese people with motivation are just doing what lazy Japanese won't. It's cheaper to buy from Chinese poachers, so nobody complains. The only ones whining are the stupid Japanese fishermen. Enjoy your meal. For Chinese tourists, committing crimes in Japan is just part of their leisure activities. We should spread the word that this is as good as Xi Jinping himself doing it. Putting up signs in Chinese won't work. Do you think they'll read it and say, "Oh, we better stop"? Chinese people, if it says, "No trespassing," it must mean there's lots of stuff to catch. Putting up photos of people crushed by tanks at Tiananmen would probably be more effective. The real problem is letting in so many foreigners without any precautions. We need to seriously consider stricter regulations on Chinese people before it's too late. Don't let them in so easily in the first place. The ones doing the enforcement can't even speak Chinese, let alone English, so nothing gets done. We need a dirty, China-only prison with 10-year sentences. Let the police or the military snipers use them for target practice. Nobody would complain. I thought Xi Jinping told his citizens to stop embarrassing China abroad? There's actually a party that wants to give these people voting rights in Japan. With the weak yen, it'd be cheaper for Chinese people if Japanese did the fishing. If you ignore these small crimes, it'll lead to serious murders in your city. We need strict crackdowns. In China, just putting up a Winnie the Pooh poster at Tiananmen gets you 10 years in jail. We should ban all but wealthy and highly skilled Chinese people. What's with these Chinese people? Chinese people don't think in terms of right or wrong. It's all about whether they gain or lose. In China, they'd use surveillance cameras and facial recognition (AI) to arrest them immediately. I see suspicious people night fishing all the time. Little boats, no lights, just diving. I saw 3 guys in black wetsuits in a motorized rubber boat at the harbor. Illegal Chinese farms along riverbanks just get signs in Chinese. They leave removal to the individuals. Let's stop the discrimination. Chinese people aren't human, so it's not discrimination. Chinese tourists at buffets abroad grabbing all the crab legs are insane. In Argentina, they sink Chinese poaching ships. Police, please crack down on illegal Chinese police. It's probably the PLA soldiers in disguise. We should apply Chinese laws to Chinese people here. If the worst that happens is a slap on the wrist, they'll keep doing it. I live in Tokyo, and I saw Chinese people collecting clams at a river mouth. I told them it's illegal and asked if they'd eat clams from there. They said, no problem, it's cleaner than in China. Chinese people can't visit Japan anymore. Visa issuance was halted due to disrespect at Yasukuni Shrine. Looks like they're being banned and deported.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.